What up, YouTube? It's your boy Cash RK1 back in here with another video, man. You seen the title of the video. We're talking about the price of being outside. Has outside gotten too expensive? Let me know in the comments what y'all think the minimum price of being outside costs. Me personally, I say at least $100. If you talking about outside, like kicking it, clubbing, anything like that, I say $150 to $200. But let's check out some videos and see what the people saying.
Outside really costs $100 minimum. It's crazy. I leave my house and money just starts evaporating. I didn't plan to spend anything. I just wanted to get fresh air, maybe touch grass. And now I'm $14 deep in iced latte and contemplating $38 hummus. Every social event is a financial ambush now.
Hold on, man. This dude say everything is a financial ambush, and that it is, man. It seems like soon as you get in the car and turn the key, I just feel the meter running. I feel my wallet just getting lighter. I feel my bank account just going down. Soon as I turn the key, and then the first corner I hit, there it go. I'm thirsty. Hit another corner, there it go. I'm hungry. Like it's crazy.
Let's grab drinks. It sounds cute until you realize that's code for $17 cocktails, $6 sharing fees, and $42 in emotional regret. Even the free plans cost money now. A walk, yeah, cool, until you pass a store and suddenly you need a candle that smells like Scandinavian pine and validation. I don't know. Then someone's like, let's just Uber there. Okay, $28 one way. Should we split an appetizer? Yeah, that's another $18 for 3 decorative bites and a leaf. Yeah, at this point, staying in isn't boring. It's a financial strategy. I don't even go out anymore. I budget for the idea of going out. Then I cancel and reward myself with takeout, which still somehow costs $40. I don't know.
Man, he not lying, man. That's my financial plan for all of 2026. And don't get me on the Uber prices. They crazy. Like I was in a situation not too long ago where I get up, go to work, my battery dead. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna Uber to work. And then as the Uber on its way, I'm like, I know I just need a little jump. And I get a new battery after work. Because I ain't want to have to wait for nobody to come pick me up or have to Uber back. So Uber get there. I'm like, hey, you can give me a jump real quick. We can cancel this trip because the trip was like $40 to go to work. Close to $40, $38 or something like that. Now it was like 30, 32. So I'm like, look, I could just give you the dub and give me a jump. You know what I'm saying? He like, bet. Give him a jump. I cancel the ride. The cancellation fee was $20. So I paid $40 to get there myself versus just going ahead and Uber to work. $20 cancellation fee. The trip was number 32. Like, it's crazy.
At this point, it costs so much money to come outside. Like I just need to stay in the house, huh? I went to 3 different stores because I was grocery shopping and getting a couple items. Even the darn Dollar Tree ain't really the Dollar Tree for real. Like, what? When y'all start going up on the pans and start charging $175 a pan? I guess I really never paid attention, huh? You know what? I'm just gonna stay in the house because outside costs too much. Especially when you're trying to save. Is it just me? Y'all let me know. I feel like every time I go out, I'm spending $100 or more. Because, like, why everything done went up so much? Stay in the house.
I totally agree. At bare minimum, I think I'm spending about $100 every time I leave the house. At least that's what it feel like. And as far as my financial savings plan for 2026, I kind of was a little bit ahead of the curve because late 2025, early 2026, I had divulged all my spending and allocated it towards getting all new furniture, new TVs mounted, video games, different things like that to entertain in the house. Because I knew I wasn't going to be outside 2026. It's only a few times I plan on popping out. I got a trip or two planned. But other than that, man, your boy's in the house. Outside of popping out here and there, them little small little events or little slightly free things, I ain't doing no popping out. We saving right now. Right now it's stacking. Tomorrow is uncertain, and the cost of everything is too high for your boy to be outside. I'm like, anytime I need some company, y'all can come to my house. Like, you know what I mean? Whether that's female, whether it's my partners. And that's another thing too. Me and my partners, I've been telling them about how like it used to be back in the days when we was coming up. And after a certain point of time, all our parents, they just bounced from house to house. And they did group things where they ended up on food and ended up on drink and liquor and smoke and whatever else. And then, they brought the kids too. So this wasn't just a family event for the adults. This was for the kids too. All the cousins in there playing in the back room or outside in the basement, wherever, depending on who house you at. The grown-ups in there playing cards or spades or bones or whatever, doing what they do, entertain themselves. And that's kind of how they entertain each other. And I kind of see why they did that now. I think we're going to have to bring that back. Because me and mine, we bringing that back. Like, we are already setting up days for game nights and different things like that to where we can entertain each other at each other's house. Because outside, it's just costing way too much. And we grown with bills.
Y'all, is it me or is every time you go out, meaning groceries, not even outside partying, you're spending at least $100? Is it just me? I was just at Trader Joe's because I'm like, let me eat. I need to eat home. There's enough eating out, so let me go get some things from Trader Joe's. It's got a couple of things, $100, $100, and it's like, is it better for me to eat out or is it better for me to actually cook? Because eating out is the same as going to the grocery store now. Eating out is the same as going to the grocery store and cooking for yourself.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. It definitely feel like going to the grocery store is costing the same or sometimes more than actually going out spending the money to eat. And it just depends on what you buying to eat and how you stretching your groceries or whatever. It's still slightly cheaper than grocery shop, but the slight, I mean so slight. And like I said, depending on what you're talking about eating, sometimes it'll be more. I seen a video where they had a video on TikTok where somebody was buying steaks. The steaks was $53. It was $53 for the steak. I'm like, you might as well go hit Ruth Chris. You might as well go hit Ruth Chris. Two people can eat off $100 in Ruth Chris. Yes. Or might be a little bit more depending on what you get. But my point is, you can go get that steak at a steakhouse and pay cheaper than $53. And I think it was like maybe 2-3 little steaks in the back. Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm still on the grocery side. Cause depending on what you're getting for groceries and how you plan on stretching it, or you probably meal prepping and different things like that, you can cut down the cost. But the cost be damn near insignificant at this point.
Cooking for yourself also takes time, so it's like, bro, I don't know. Then on top of that, I had to get gas earlier, so it's like 100 plus. Every time I go out, I'm spending money regardless. I gotta eat every day. Gas you don't gotta get every day, but like at least every other. I don't know. I don't know how people are doing it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I'm doing it. I'm not outside right now. I'm not even gonna cap you down. I'm not outside. I try to fill up once a week outside of something I have to do. I'm not leaving the crib. On the weekends, I usually try to get all my shopping done, all the errands and different things like that, groceries, all that. I meal prep. And I try to fill up once a week, if possible. And I got a smaller vehicle, don't take that much to fill up my car. Used to be like $38, close to 38 to maybe 40. Now it's probably like 45, teetering on 50. But I try to fill up. I'm going straight to work, straight back to the crib. Outside of certain moves I might need to make to go outside. Ain't no outside for me. I ain't gonna cap. But I got enough entertainment at home, and then I actually enjoy being at home. And also, I'm like, man, I'll pay all this money, all these bills. I might as well enjoy where I'm actually spending my money at and stop spending money going outside. And then anything I want from outside, I try to buy it in bulk and have it inside. Hope they help you.
Like, how do people survive? How y'all doing it? Especially the people with kids. How are y'all surviving? I don't even have kids yet, and I'm just going crazy. So imagine every day I'm spending more than $100 a day. Then I gotta pay rent. Then I gotta pay car insurance. And then, I mean, I don't have a car note, but car note. And then you have kids on top of that. How y'all do it? How are y'all doing it? How are y'all surviving in this economy? Like, you literally go outside, you're spending at least minimum $100. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I remember when I was little, mom went to the grocery store back in like 2008, 2010. Bro, she would come home with a cart full of groceries. I know it didn't cost that much. But now, it is impossible to get a full cart of groceries for $100, bro. You're only getting 5 items. 5 to 10 max. How are y'all, how are y'all surviving? I don't even have kids yet. Oh my God.
I'm gonna just say, look at it like a blessing you don't have kids. Cause outside of maybe food stamps to help with the groceries, other than that, there is no real them having more with kids. They actually struggling like everybody else. or they cutting back on their expenses. The number one thing is if you got kids, hopefully you got that two-parent household with that dual income. Because in this economy, you're gonna need it. Because kids are already expensive. You talking about daycare, shoes, clothes, hygiene. Even if you're getting food stamps for food, everything else around the kid, it costs a whole lot, a whole lot. I only got one kid, lucky me, but it's still costing me a lot. You know, just kicking down and doing everything that it costs to come with kids. But it's life. But I'll tell you one thing, like how she got her hair and her nails. People with the kids, they learn how to do that stuff at home. They doing their own nails. I know females that didn't know how to do hair, doing their own hair now because of this economy. So in some ways, people getting their skill sets up. It ain't always all bad.
I just want y'all to know outside is $150. I repeat, outside is $150. If you could prevent yourself from going outside, don't go outside. It's just too expensive. What was this? I was like, oh, I was like, who's that? Anyways, do not go outside. I repeat, do not go outside. It's $100 minimum.
It definitely is $100 at least, 100 to 150. Like somewhere where she at, I estimate 100 to 150. It just depends. If you solo, as a man, if you solo 50, 60 to maybe 80 to 100, you got a lady with you, bare minimum 100 to 150. I went to Top Golf, me and a lady friend. It was what, $150 plus a tip. So it was probably like 160, 170. I don't remember how much I tipped them. Tipped them $10 or $20, something like that. But for both of us to eat, both of us to get a drink, and to play the game for a couple hours or whatever, to golf for a couple hours, it was 150 plus a tip. So let's just say 170. Yeah, 170 just to go golf. But that's the cost of being outside. Hey, I'm gonna keep saying it. Find some different ways to entertain yourself inside. I done bought me some books to read. I got a couple books on my list. I gotta finish those. Bought a couple new games. I've been online playing a game. I've been doing little stuff to where I can kind of work out at home. I'm still buying more equipment to work out at home because outside just costing too much. And I'm about ready to cut the gym membership up. Gym membership got to go too. It got to go too. I'm going to find out how to do some workouts at home because all 2026, I'm in the house because I'm trying to save. I'm trying to get my finances in order. And I'm actually trying to hit some goals, some financial goals. So, yeah, I might see y'all next summer, next spring. And if you smart in this economy, you'll be kind of holding on to your coins too because ain't no telling what's going to hit us next. Cost of being outside, $40 Uber, 20 each way. Sounds about right. Depending on where you're going, it might be $30 to $40 each way. 30 food at the bar, sound about right. Hookah, $60 for sure. $80 drinks for yourself and your friends. Man, $80, how many friends going with you? And how many drinks you drinking? Because that sound about $80 plus a tip. That's about 3 drinks. That's about 3 drinks. Subtotal, $210. 104 nights, Saturdays and Sunday fun days. Total expenses, $21,840 a year. 5% down payment on a $450K house, $22,500. Which is sounds about right. Which is one of the reasons why your boy in the house, man. Think about that. Look at that number again. You spending 20 plus thousand, 21,000, almost $22,000 a year just every Saturday and Sunday being outside, $210 a day. Now, of course, everybody not being outside every Saturday and Sunday. And of course, you're not spending it every time you pop out. And you actually spending more. This number is grossly underestimated because in this calculation, you don't have the hair or the haircuts for the men. You don't have the colognes, the clothes, the hats, the gas, getting back and forth. And then sometimes, people want to hit multiple spots in one night. Sometimes people want to bar hop, club hop. You know what I mean? So you add in all those different expenses, shoes, all those different things. That number is grossly higher, possibly. Could be 3 times that. Definitely double. Definitely double. Easily double, depending on how you kicking it. So think about that.
If you call me and ask me to come out with you and I say, nah, I'm in the house, don't say stuff like, damn, you always in the house. Yes, I am always in the house. Do you understand how much a house costs? I done spent all this money on the house, so I'm going to stand here and appreciate the house.
I ain't gonna lie, I 1,000% agree with this man right here. Like, people pay a lot to live where they live at. I pay a lot to live where I live at. I'm going to sit back and enjoy the money I'm spending. Yes, I am. I don't mind being outside, but in these type of situations, I'm going to be inside. Yeah, inside is calling my name. Inside is calling my name. When I want to interact with people, I got phone, FaceTime, video game. I can have company over. But being outside, that's just not the move in 2026. Like, no. We can ante up on some bottles, smoke, food, whatever. We can come to my house. We can go to your house. We do not have to be outside, though. Like, people act like they can't go without being outside. And then also, there's cheap or free things to do outside. But even them cheap and free things, one, they ain't free no more. Two, even the cheap ones ain't that cheap no more, but they still cheaper than most things. Like, people just got to get creative. One of the things I say, stay inside. Just stay inside. If you're going to spend any money, spend money on things you can do to entertain yourself at home. Get some board games, get some cards, get some dominoes. Like, do things like that. Books, electronics, different things like that to where you can entertain yourself inside, because we all know the weekend fly by like that anyway. But you can use that to your advantage. I've been using it to my advantage. What I do is Friday is part of the week over here. Friday is part of the week. And then depending on what time I'm done working, sit back, chill, decompress, get some good food, prepare for the weekend as far as, not having to wake up early the next day. Might get a couple rounds of the game, 30, 45-minute reading, talk on the phone, FaceTime, scroll the internet, whatever. It don't matter. It's Friday evening. Then Saturday, I already know exactly what I'm finna do, how I'm finna do it. I got X amount of errands I need to run, try to get them done early as possible. And I'm not coming outside no more. Unless it's a reason, unless somebody called me with a real reason to come outside, I'm not coming outside no more that day. Same thing Sunday. Anything I might need to do, let's do that early, get it out the way. Then get back home. No more reason to come outside. Then, before you know it, here come Monday morning. Get back to the grind.
That's the whole reason I bought the house, because I don't want to leave the house. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me in my house. I'm nice, safe, and sound. It's a lot of BS going on out there in them streets. Also, let me tell you how many bills this house come with. First of all, there's a mortgage. Then there's homeowners insurance. Then there's a gas bill. Then there's a light bill. Then there's a trash bill. Then I got a million bills that I'm paying. So based off of what I'm spending to be here, I'm going to be here. Even with people who rent, you got renter's insurance. Rent high as hell. So guess where you going to be at? In the crib. Most of us spent the majority of our younger years outside. For we was outside on bikes. Teenage years, we was outside trying to go to whatever party we can go to. College age years, we had all the clubs. Now we mid-30s, early 40s. We in the house chilling, being safe, being peaceful. Ain't nobody trying to go outside and die in their 40s. So I'm going to stay right here in the house and be stressed out, worrying about how I'm going to pay for this house for the next 28 years. But it's mine for now. So leave us alone. Don't ask that stupid question.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, get it. Bro, get it. As much as we paying, might as well enjoy it. Yeah, might as well enjoy where you spending your money at. Then another key thing he said was, we didn't already been outside. We didn't been outside since we was younger. And we getting older now. Then I'm from STL. I'm from St. Louis. In my city, we had Saints and the Palace, which was basically like kid clubs, where it was 17 and under was the age requirements. It was a skating rink. Both of them were skating rinks, but they had little rooms in there where it was a party room, big room where people go in there and dance. And the same thing people doing in the clubs now, we was doing in the clubs as kids, as children, literally. I think we started going to Saints around 5th, 6th grade. And mind you, the hours of Saints and the Palace was 8 to 12 Saturday. So 8 at night to midnight was the hours. And then every so often, once a month, they have a lock-in, which was 8 at night to 8 in the morning. It's crazy to even think about that. Now, I couldn't picture my children being in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, staying out all night from 8 at night to 8 in the morning. So we've been clubbing since kids, literally. The only difference from what we were doing then and people doing now is there was no drinks. Literally, no drinks, no liquor. But the age was 17 and under. Lock-in tickets was $20. 8 to 12 night might be $10. And we going in here clubbing and partying all night long. Well, from 8 to 12 on the 8 to 12 nights. And then every now and then when the lock-in come around, 8 to 8 in the morning. We literally sleeping on the dance floors. We literally curled up on the dance floors, hugged up with a girl, whatever, laid out. It's 3, 4 in the morning. We laid out. falling asleep, they still playing music. 8 in the morning, everybody go outside, you catch your ride, go home. But we been doing it. And I'm looking like, I was talking to one of my partners not too long ago about this. I'm like, bro, we've been doing this since kids, literally, bro. I'm not finna keep just doing this. This is not what my life is gonna be every weekend in my 30s, in my later 30s, steady hitting the club every weekend to see the same girls and the same dudes doing the same thing. We'll pop out every now and then. And what I done found out is when you pop out every now and then, it make it that much more special. One, because you ain't been out in a minute. Two, you see a lot of people you ain't seen in a minute. Three, a lot of the people that's always out as far as the women, they see the new rotation of dudes that's coming in here every now and then. So they out every weekend. They don't see you. Then you pop out this one weekend. You know how it go. Everybody love the new guy or the new girl. You know what I'm saying? I changed schools a lot growing up, so I was a new guy a lot. And the new girls got the same treatment. Everybody want the new person. So it makes it that much better when you pop out. But for right now, I'm encouraging y'all. Man, sit back. Stay in the house, man. Stack that bread up. You know what? I ain't gonna lie, that's definitely how it be too. It's like, man, 1 foot 100, 2 foot, another 100, 300. Yeah, bro. Hey, that's the last one I'm gonna show y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I think I came to the consensus being outside about an average of $100 if you're not doing nothing major. You want to go out where it's gonna be drinks, music, stuff like that. You up to 150, maybe even 200, depending on the city and state you in. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think the average price of going outside is. I say from the videos, we at about $100 range. That's what most people are saying. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.